So in this video, I'm going to show you how I curl my eyelashes. Now this is something that I've been doing for a really long time. I've just been like, I have naturally stick straight lashes. So when I curl my lashes and apply like a regular mascara, within like 30 seconds, sorry, my lashes will just fall back to their flat state. So I was like, I'm really sick of this. I need to find something that I can do to, you know, make my eyelashes keep their curl and, you know, not having to fall flat throughout the day. So after years and years and years of trial and error, I have found this method and I absolutely love it. Now there will be days where, you know, I will use my Maybelline Define Lash. This is my favorite mascara of all time because what I love, oh, this is the waterproof one. What I like about this one is I'll just curl my eyelashes regularly, and when I put this on, it keeps the curl. And I think it's because it's the waterproof version, because I do have the regular version and it sucks. I'll do a review on these later so I can show you too and how they differ. Oops. Hopefully that this method works for you if you are looking for something that would help keep your curl up throughout the day. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to show you the tutorial, and if you do have any questions, just feel free to leave them below in the comment section and I'll be sure to get back to you. So here's the tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoy it and I hope you find it helpful. This is what happens to my eyelashes when I curl them and then I just put on a couple coats of mascara. The curl and the volume will be there for maybe 10-15 seconds, but then if you see, like, my curl just starts to go flat and then my lashes start to turn back to their flat state. After years of trial and error with doing this method and trying different mascaras that would work for this, I've come to find that these two are the best for this. I'm first going to use the Maybelline Great Lash. This is a clear mascara. Any clear mascara will do. I find that this mascara, like the black mascara, the Great Lash Big, this one is the one that works. So any clear mascara will do, but if you want to do this method, I would recommend getting this because I've used this for years and years and I absolutely love the results that I get with this mascara. So I'm going to take the mascara and I'm going to swirl the tube in there, or sorry, the brush, and then when I'm pulling out, instead of just pulling out it like that, I'm going to get some on the brush and then I'm going to push the brush downwards. So when you push the brush downwards, the brush is pushing downwards also, and you get a little bit more clear mascara on the top of the brush, because I find that the more clear mascara that I use with this, the better results I get. So I'm just putting that on my lashes. Once you have your clear mascara on, you can go ahead and take your black mascara. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Great Lash. And then what I'm going to do is right over that clear mascara, I'm going to put on this black mascara. And I'm just going to wiggle the wand so it gets to the roots and the tips, so I get a really nice even application. You don't have to put on too much black mascara, just one good thick coat will do. And you kind of want to wait for this to get a little bit, not dry, but tacky. So in the time that you're waiting for this to kind of like get a little bit tacky, you could, you know, do your eyebrows. You could, if you have your eyeshadow on, you could do your eyeliner, or you could move on to the rest of your face and then just come back to this last. That's what I tend to do. I'll do my eyeshadow and then I'll put this stuff on. I'll do my brows, my eyeliner, and then my lip and cheek products, and then the last thing I will do is my eyelashes. So I'm gonna give this about maybe 3 to 5 minutes. It's 12:34 right now, and I'm gonna wait until about maybe 12:37, 12:39-ish, and then I will show you what we do from here. Okay, so now it's 12:37. It's been 3 minutes, and we've had a few minutes to let our mascara get kind of tacky. And to kind of check to make sure it's tacky, just run your finger on top of it, and if it shows up dry, then you should be good. So I'm going to take my eyelash curler, and I have the Shu Uemura, and I'm going to take a blow dryer. And I know this is kind of like, you know, that's a blow dryer, that's for your hair, not your lashes. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to slightly heat up my eyelash curler with this blow dryer. So I'm going to just heat up. It's gonna be kind of loud, but I will show it to you guys. And you just want to heat it up to whatever is comfortable for you. You don't want it too scorching hot. So before you put this on your eye, make sure to check that it's hot. I like to check on the back of my elbow. Sometimes I'll test on my cheek. Just don't put it directly on your eye because you could burn it and then that would hurt very, very much. So I'm going to put this on the base of my lashes. And then I'm going to put it at the base of my lashes for about maybe 30 seconds. And then what we're gonna do is when the 30 seconds are up, or however long you choose to leave it, instead of just, slowly taking it off, we're going to quickly open the lash curler and then we're gonna pull it off. I'll show you what I mean when I'm going to take this off. So I'm gonna do a couple pumps. And then instead of slowly taking it off, we're gonna just wait like that. And then we're gonna work our way up towards the tips. And notice how I'm quickly pulling it off instead of just gradually taking it off. I'm gonna do one last time on the base. And then you can just fan it out a little bit as much as you want to. And this is how I curl my eyelashes. So as you can see, it has that nice, let me see if it'll focus. Okay, so it has that really nice gradual curl. I don't know if you guys can see that. As opposed to this, like as you can see, they're already like flattening. Oh, and it just looks so uneven. And then what I'm gonna do, you can do this also. I tend to do this a lot. I don't just leave it like this. Sometimes I'll just take whatever mascara and then I'll just run it through the bases. And even when you run it through the base, that curl will still stay. I would definitely go out looking like this as opposed to this. That's pretty much it. It's pretty easy. It's a little bit time consuming, I do know that, but if this is something that you're not comfortable with doing every day, then I don't know. I mean, I know that there's days where I don't feel like doing it because there's days where I just, want to rush out the door and just put on some mascara to kind of like make my eyes look a little wider, and then that's when I'll turn to this. But I don't know if this will work for everyone. But if you do have, a couple extra minutes on hand, I would definitely recommend trying the little method. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you found it helpful. And again, if you do have questions, just leave them below and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!